Well. What's up, everybody? Good to see you again. Whoo! How's everybody doing on a Thursday? Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. I know I got the audio right this time because I was like very careful to check and make sure I had it right. Uh, Let me get my stuff situated. I have a lot of beer cans and water bottles and everything else in here, so I hope everybody's doing good. So check it out. Tonight will be an hour and a half instead of the standard hour because I kicked out early on everybody because I wanted to watch my Braves win the game, right? And literally, as soon as the game was over, as soon as the stream was over, I'm not joking, I turned tail and I ran out the door. And when I ran out the door, Freddie Freeman caught the ball and the game was over. And I was like, man, that's perfect. Let's go. I was super crunk about it. Couldn't have been happier. Cheers for the Braves, real quick. Let's go. All right. So good to see everybody, man. I'm Keith. This is Crypto After Dark. This is what we do every Tuesday and Thursday for the new people. If you would, please take a moment to click like. We want as many likes as we can get because YouTube algorithm bees like that. We want as many comments as we can get. So talk, man. Be active, bro. Don't be scared. Don't have no weak tongue. Also, subscribe. Click the little notification bell too while you're at it. That way you don't miss anything, all right? And it'll automatically tell you we're live. Sound good? I like the way that sounds. I think it sounds great. So I'm gonna jump right into charts tonight. What I want y'all to do is go ahead and get chart requests out for whatever you want to do, and we're gonna go through every single chart anyone suggests tonight. Let me get my paper out real quick. I was talking business before we got on here, and I didn't have my stuff out ready. Stuff out and ready yet here. All right. So what we'll do is anyone who says anything, we'll write it down on the pad here, and then we'll check it out. We'll put the date on this, and then we'll go back and timestamp this and see what we did, how we did, and how good or bad we were wrong or right. Sound good? I think it sounds great. Let's see who's all in here real quick. Like first, Frank. What's up, Frank? Win Mullet. Good to see you, brother Mullet. Hey, what's up, Drip Bishop 365? Good to see new people, man. Thank you for dropping by. Grant Forrester, yes, sir. Ron Poteet, Kelly Slay, what's up, ma'am? No one makes Keith drink, he does it himself. Oh, that's correct. What's up, Jeremy Monroe? Good to see you, brother. Win Whiskey. Nice calling OMG. Thank you, Ali. It was a joint effort between me and Mullet. We were both looking at that, and he was like, hey man, OMG looks like it's gonna pop. I was like, good. Let me get a little piece real quick. Mikey Two Dimes, good to see you, brother. Juan Macedo, good to see you, dude. Crypto Boss Andrew, can you look at Elon One? Yeah, we can look at some shit coins if you want. Elon One. They're about to release their NFT platform. Joe D, Eric Phillips, what's up, Cuzzo? Ashley Vandermeer, Ignacio, good to see you, bro. Justin Gabriel, that's what's up, my man. TLC, good to see you. Pepper, hey, what's up, Pepper? Nobody bring up the Braves or Keith will start crying again, bro. I'm over it and my emotions are gone now. I'm good to go, y'all. I'm not gonna cry no more, man. That just hit me right, dude. I can't explain it, bro. I'll go into it a little bit here at the intermission at 11:30. I'll talk a little bit about why it's so emotional to me and shit, but I won't get emotional anymore. I'm good to go. Ashley says, let's make him cry. China Matt, salutations from Wuhan. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Pepper said pioneers. High water investor. Good to see you, brother. Dan McKenna, Miss Beverly, Oksana. The queens are on here. Justin Gabriel. I already said your name, but I said it again. Justin S. Good to see you, brother. Spyro says, look at DXY. We'll look at the dollar. Acro CRV Myth. Acro CRV and Myth. Got you, bro. LGB. I feel like that's a joke, but I'm going to do it anyway because it's Corey saying it, and I'm not sure whether it's a joke or not. Anytime Corey says it. Tezos. I also go back and I mark these down, whether I like them or not, by either circling squares or putting an X or a check mark beside them. I do this on every single chart. I'll show you some examples here of what I'm talking about. So like, here's an old stream that we did. So if you look here, you'll see that I've got check marks beside the ones I liked. and I've got squares beside the ones that I really liked, and I just crossed out the ones that I didn't. And then I'll go back and look at these, and I'll go, okay, was I right or wrong? And I reanalyze what I was thinking to try to get my mindset right on whether or not I did the right thing or the wrong thing. Because people ask me all the time, like, how do you do this? How do you know? And that's just one of the little things that I do just to keep checking myself, to kind of get an accuracy rating on myself. You know what I'm saying? I want to get an accuracy rating on myself. ERD for Elrod. What's up, Chad? Isham. No idea, about to make some quick money makers. I got you. SRK. Luna OLT. BLZ and Dot. Got you. Everybody likes Dot, right? Been up a good bit too. E-Gold. What's up, Angel? You're badass, not me, bro. Mikey 2 times needs a wrench. Okay, I got it. I get it. XYO, got you, bro. TKY, yes, sir, Nick. This is already getting long, y'all. Oh, I jumped a bunch. Comp. If I miss them, I'm sorry. I will try to get back to them. Don't sweat it. TLM, Aleph. TLM, Aleph. GHX. That's a shitcoin. I'm here for the shit coins. ZPT. We don't have a bias. I don't do doggy coins. That's the ones I don't do. Why? Because too many people ape and no one's just going to listen anyway. So we just avoid those. Band. Got you, Matt. Thank you, bro. Whenever Matt brings it up, you better pay attention. Crypto Humper. What's up, good dude? Good to see you, brother. Ain't seen a Crypto Humper in a minute. DAG, yes sir. DAG is one of the node coins that we'll look at. HT, FLM, Ontology, got you. One Harmony, yes sir, no problem. Did we say OMG? Yeah, we said OMG, but we'll look at that anyway, right? Munch, I've never heard of it, but it sounds like a rug pull, but we'll look anyway. CVC, got you. VGX. This is the old school streams we used to do back in the day, everybody. We would just go through every single chart. Time, yeah, we'll look at that. And all right, now let's bust some of these coins out real quick. Now, somebody asked me on Twitter earlier, would I go through some certain ones first? To be completely honest, I forgot what he asked me to look at, but I think let's just look real quick because he asked me to look at a certain coin. I don't want to shit him. You know what I mean? I don't like to do that. I want to say he said time, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Forget which one he asked. Oh, PAC. There it was. So let's do PAC first. A lot of people are all upset with PAC, and they think the CEO has to do with something causing the price to go up and down. And I constantly talk about how it's not the news that affects the charts. It's buyers and sellers that affect the charts. However, oh shit, I'm drawing on stuff already. Bro. Mikey 2 dimes, bro. Real quick, we'll drink for Mikey. I just got ultras tonight. That's for you, Mikey. All right. Oh, Eric Whaley. He says, what's up, Keith from the Assassins? Finally caught a live stream. Shout out from JG Wentworth. Call 877 Cash Now. 877 Cash Now. If y'all ever watched Jerry Springer, you know what I'm talking about. That joint was popping back in the day. All right, PAC coin. So, right now she's falling below 786, but you got this same rhythmic motion here where you got this triple top drop, triple top rise, triple top drop. This kind of looks like it's going to drive sideways to me. The problem is there's no support up here. The next support level is way down here, you know, at 002 cents. That's not a good look. And if we go to the higher time frames, you'll see that it's sitting on support right around in this zone. It's 005, and it can hold right here if it can be strong. RSI is under 50, but over 40, so I think there's a little more down left in it. The RSI doesn't look so great. The MACD, yeah, I mean, it's got more room to drop, but it's kind of trying to sweep. Let's play this one day at a time here on this one. I hate to tell you wrong. It's already had a pretty hard fall. That one really nasty candle kind of set it off. It is not currently a buy. It is at support, but it's kind of below it. And I don't want to like lead you astray here. All the indicators are sideways. It could just ride sideways here. Let's look at the Bollinger Bands are getting tight. It's under the, nothing tells me buy yet. Nothing tells me buy yet. Sorry. I got to see a little bit more before I call this a buy on pack. Just doesn't look so great. Okay. Proppy. I see you, Kelly. Proppy. Another vote for Proppy. I got you. These likes are still free. Get them while you can. Thank you, Nick. All right. Atari. Got you, Oksana. Atari. All right. So let's go to Strong because everyone always asks me about Strong, and I want to get a little deep here on it. All right. Let's go over to TradingView where I can just see it a little clearer. Okay. So looking at the weekly here, indicators are all super overbought. Okay, the MACD still going up, but that's going to change. It's well over 100. Okay, that's too high. It's going to pull back. RSI double topped up over 90 or almost 90. That's really high. That's screaming high. All right, we got a nice reversal candle showing right here on the weekly. It's still over the 8 EMA, still holding there, and it's at the EMA. The 8 EMA is at 739 ish, 730. That may change a little bit as the week goes along here, once we finish the week off and whatnot. So on the daily, it's right around support at 800. It's got good wicks coming off of it, and we're about to have an 821 downward cross. Now, as this 821 downward cross happens, you're going to get price action that moves back up toward this cross. So you're going to see this line come down, and you're going to see this line right here, this purple cross. All right. When this happens, you're going to see the price action or the candles here change and come back up and tag the bottom of this, okay? Before it goes down more. Does that hurt your feelings? Well, I'm sorry. There's also a chance another thing happens here. Let's click on this and move it off here. There's another possibility. This just comes down here, moves up, and gets hung right around this area. Now, this would be bad, okay, for a couple of reasons. Number one, if this happens, this fails to break redistribution, okay, which would be our 786, 886. I just roughly guessed at this, but there you go. I'll put up a little bit better so it looks more clear. But if it fails to get up over here and break 786, 886, again, not great. It's going to look a lot like the Ohm chart that I just talked to, that I just shared on Twitter for everyone. And I said, hey, man, this is going to go down more. It's going to look a lot like that, where it fails to break redistribution and drops down. All right, what comes after this? Well, what we're developing is another wick-off formation, all right? I know that hurts people's feelings to hear, but here's how it goes. Here's how a wick-off formation goes. I'm going to jump over here to Coin Trader so I can show you on a big chart what I'm talking about. All right. Let's take off the Bollinger Bands. Let's take off the pivots. Let's take off the 821 EMA. We don't need to see any of this. All right. Here's how a wick-off formation works. You get a triple top. Okay. Triple tops don't always look exactly the same, but I see a triple top here. All right. I see one here. I see one here. And I see one here. Okay. That's a really ugly drawing. Let me do that again. One right here. All right. After a triple top, you get a pullback. We're in the middle of that pullback now. Okay. Pullback happens to support. Right here is support. Got it? Roughly 750 to 800. Okay. We're teasing around with that right now. And we actually have a fib line that goes right here, right around 800. So just call it 800 for a nice square number. All right. We get our first drop down to support. We can either test this support and stay down here, or we can come up and try to get through redistribution again, which would be right here. Like I showed you around the 786 area. If it fails to break this 786 area, That's when we get our secondary pullback. Our secondary pullback is the second sell-off or second redistribution, okay? Second redistribution happens and it drops down more. Where to? I see a floor around 650 here. As this goes along, I'll be able to get a little bit more accurate with it, okay? You have some support here at 800. You have better support here at 600 or 650 because there's more price action that got hung up in this zone. So I see a good possibility that this redistribution happens, fails here, comes down to our 650 number, bottoms out, fails to break the original fib line right here, fiddles around, makes a double bottom or a triple bottom, and then we get our wick off pattern back up. Our accumulation happens right here in this zone, okay? Right here between 650 and 800, which we're not in yet. We're still above that zone. I think it's going to take just a little bit before we get down there. This is worst case scenario, by the way. I think this is going to happen. You're going to get this down. You either come straight down here, or you get a redistribution test right here where it looks like it's going to show you that it's going to go real high again, and it fails, you know, like 1,000, fails 1,100, whatever. And then we get that secondary pullback. We get a double or triple bottom right here, around 650 to 750. Then after this double or triple bottom finishes, we get our original run back up. Now it's going to run back up and test zones as it goes along. For an example of this, let's look at Ethereum. Remember what I just showed you right here, okay? You know what? Let's pull it up over here where I can just compare it real quick. All right, we'll take our 821 off. We ain't got anything up there we want to see. Okay. So here's how Ethereum went over the last several months. You had your top out, get it nice and even where everyone can see it. You had your top out right here, okay? You had your first pullback. You had your redistribution try, just so happened to be the 50 fib, not the 786. Didn't even make it back to the 50. Then you had your double bottom, okay? And you had a triple bottom. 1, 2, 3. Fair enough. Everybody sees that. I can see it. You can see it. It's not that complicated. You had a run up. You had a failure. You had a redistribution fail. It did not break continuation. It went back down more, triple bottom. And after that triple bottom, you started running up and hitting resistance points. Where were the resistance points at? We had one here, right around this first zone right here where all this price action happened. Okay. After that, you had another one up here, right around this area here. You see how technical this was? Look how well the price action reacted to all this happening. You had a run up here and a drop. You had a run up here and failure to break that line. Test again, failed, just like it did right here. You had your high. You had your fail and test. You had your fail and test. Then you had your bottoms. 1, 2, 3. Triple bottom right there. And it popped back up. Same thing as right here. Pop back up. Now you're up over all-time high. You had the same run up right here. What's going to happen? I can almost guarantee you that Ethereum is going to continue this pattern out more over and over again until it breaks, until it hits all-time high, take profit lines, or price action, take profit lines on the fib extensions. What are those fib extensions, you ask me? Well, I'll show you. Right about here. Okay, so again, we had our first redistribution here, our drop, fail, and that formed a triple bottom. All right, then after that, we had a pull up back to support resistance, broke it, back to resistance, failed, had our second rise and drop. Right here was our rise, drop, fail, triple bottom, up, broke resistance, and now we're over all-time high. Now we can have the same thing happen again. Have that same rise, fail up, triple bottom, and go again back up here toward $5,700 for Ethereum. Even if I put it in linear, I'm still coming up with roughly the same number of 5,500. So I'm going to say between 5,500 and 5,700. Now, there was a time back in the day when someone laughed at me when I said Ethereum would be $3,200. I remember the day I said it. I remember the group I said it to. And those same motherfuckers that told me that said that XRP would be $1,000 by now, or $10,000 by now, or $500 by now. And here we are floating around $1. So what I'm trying to get to at this point is we can argue about the ifs and buts, but you don't get any candy and nuts that way. Okay. The magic here is not really magic. Everybody asks me how I do this and how I seem like a wizard and how it's not that hard. I'm just analyzing what we've got and trying to predict the best I can with the most common sense approach I can. I have no ties to Ethereum at all. I own none. I take that back. I have enough to pay gas fees. That's all the Ethereum I've got. Okay. Do I have Strong? Yes, I have Strong. However, this is the exact same price action patterns playing out over again. Now, again, these numbers will be different and the sizes and scale will be different here, but I still see this playing out this way. Okay. I still see roughly 650 the bottom for Strong. How long is that going to take? Man, it could honestly take to the first of the year. So don't get mad when it takes a while. All right, let me get Mikey his wrench. My fault. Thank you. 62 people watching, 40 likes. I'll go hit like real quick, man. Why not? Why not? It ain't gonna hurt you to hit like. Yeah, I know gas fees rape us. It's just part of the game, bro. So again, 650, I see the floor here. Worst case Ontario is the crypto market absolutely falls on its face and Congress comes in and swoops in, and then I see 350. I don't think that's ever going to happen, but if it does, that would be my prediction. I don't think it will. Again, I like 650 minimum here. I don't think that's going to happen overnight. I like this thing to slowly work its way down, all right? I like this redistribution to either happen at either, let me get the numbers here for you. I'll try to be exact as I can, all right? You know what? Let's do it the other way around here. Let's first measure our run up. Okay, let's be super technical here, everybody. I'm going to dip down in a linear. Let's be super technical. 739 to 750 will be our recent floor. I like 800 first. All right. So the first number would be 800. All right. After that, a floor of 750-ish. All right. And from there, let's take our numbers to the next level. From 7, let's see, let's erase this one. Forgive me if I'm not explaining this extremely well, but it's just how I kind of think in my head. 750. All right, 1,000 would be the mark here. And the reason I say that is that would be the return. That would be the return fib and continuation. It needs to break this 1,000. That would be correct because that would be a psychological number also. So let's draw this out. Our first drop, our run up, we fail here. Got that? Then we get our second drop. We either come down here and come back up a little and come down to 650 and then make our bottom here, double bottom or triple bottom, one of the two. And from there, we start our run up, okay? Back in the new year. I don't know how long that's going to take. You know what? Let's actually try to draw it a little smoother because I want to try to be as precise as I can with this because people are going to try to call me on this. So here, I like it back up to here. After that, I like more drops, potential double bottoms here, triple bottoms, and then runs back up to here, back up to here, back up. So sometime January, February, March of next year, potentially test an all-time high again, but not until then. I like this thing to slow down. I'm going to take a screenshot of this, everybody. I remember this. I just took a screenshot of this because I want people to be able to say, oh, you didn't call it right. I think this is going to happen, okay? I really do. So let's move on from Strong. I think that's about enough. Don't you guys think? I think that's about enough. Okay. Let's go to Presearch. Then we'll do Flux after this. All right. So Presearch recently experienced a 786 hit right here on linear. And it's trying its best to bounce off of Sniper's Alley or accumulation zone right here or supply zone. You can name it whatever you want to name it. But we bounced off of 786. Look at our indicators. Our MACD is down. Our RSI is down below 40. It's still not done yet. We need to see this get up over this 26-cent line. We can break 26 cent. We can try to work our way back up. Potential numbers to break are our resistance line is going to line up really well right here. 26 cent, 30 cent are crucial numbers. 26, 30, and 35 cent. That'll be our crucial numbers to get back up over if we want to continue our uptrend. If we do not get that, we're going to go sideways. There's a good possibility sideways happens. That's part of the game. Nothing I can do about that, but that's what I see on Presearch right now. All right, Flux. Hey, man, look at Flux go. Another recent breakout. So if we can get up over this level here, we're right at redistribution again. Man, that sucks. Come on, baby. Get up over that number and go. Okay. Think about this logically here. RSI is trending up. MACD's trending up. Let's see if this can make a run toward 77 cents. Because if it can, then we like $1 in there somewhere. 75 to 80 cents first. How about that? That's what I need to see first. 75 to 80. And if we can see 75 to 80, we can test potentially $1. That would be nice, wouldn't it, on Flux? $1 Flux. And I haven't cashed out any. I've been saving it all. Man, that sounds good. But we are currently in a buy, and it's currently bullish. So let's go to Gala. Then we'll do DAG next. Then we'll get to all these charts everyone brought up. So I'm kind of excited to do, man. I like the old school stuff that we haven't done in a while. Let's put some indicators back up here. They're 821. Let's throw some pivots on. Under the pivot, I don't like that. That's our first problem. We are not currently a sell. The MACD is trying to roll back over, but hasn't. Everything looks sideways here on Gala. What does the Bollinger Bands look like? They wide? Yep, they're a little wide. They need to tighten back up. That is currently a buy, though. It's not a sell. It's actually in the wait a minute zone. So let's wait right there. Not a buy or a sell. It's in the wait a minute zone. So let's give it a day or three. See what happens here. Looks a little sideways at the moment, though. DAG. All right. So DAG recently flipped back into a buy here and is retesting the top of that buy. I like that look. It's a good look. All right. Under the 50, not the best idea here. And it didn't break it at all. It failed to break that 50 fib. That's our continuation fib. We want to get on top of this, not be under it. The longer we're under it, the worse off we are. We want to be on top of that so that we can test our next zones up. We haven't done that yet. It's a failure here, and a break under 24 cents results in a run down to 20 cents. That's just the way this works. So if we can get up over 27 cents, we can test 30, which means we can get back up to a 36. Now, this is going to be a tough zone to break because there's a lot of shit in the way right here. See all that right there? That's all resistance. Okay? It's got to break through that. And the indicators are trending up. It's got a chance. Let's see if it can do it nice and slowly. Okay? This is a very similar chart to what I was just showing you on Strong that I think will happen. Okay? And I'm going to give you my example of what I'm talking about. You had your first initial drop here. Right here. Your top. You had your initial drop. Okay? You had your 821 cross right here that hasn't happened yet on Strong. And when that happened, you know what? When that happened, you had to pull back up to it and then fail more. And it rode sideways, couldn't do much, finally had its second drop. Now you've got triple bottom, 1, 2, 3 right here. Excellent. Or you could at least call that a double bottom and say that was 1, 2. And after that, you've started to break back up north. This is exactly what I think Strong's going to do. Now, next, like I said, DAG's target is to break this. Really, you need to get over 30 cents. I know that 50 is there at 27, but getting over 30 would get you over all of this shit right here. Get over that, and that can move it back north some. One thing at a time. Excuse me, one thing at a time, though. Let's see it play out one thing at a time. I can't stress that enough. All right. It's 11:30. Cloud at S1, November 657. Oh, yeah, you know what? We didn't look at the cloud. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I get on a tangent sometimes talking a lot. That's my fault. My fault, y'all. All right, so let's erase all this. Let's put this bad boy on the cloud. What do you say? What's the Ichimoku cloud? Well, the Ichimoku cloud kind of helps us eliminate sideways trades and helps give us confirmation as far as, is it a buy or is it a sell? All right, so, man, I keep drawing. I'm not trying to do that. I'm sorry. There we go. So, bottom of the cloud, top of the top of the cloud is roughly 650. Interesting. And that would be all the way to November. So there's a possibility that this thing drives sideways and moves on up after that. Other possibilities, the cloud is really thin right here. It could break through the cloud and end up on the bottom side here and through November and December and fail along the way little by little, drive until it gets the new year and the new quarter. Okay, the new quarter would start in January. There's a possibility. But you know what? You're right. I like the cloud to catch it at 650 here. Thank you, Matt, for pointing that out. That's why we do this, y'all. We have more than one person doing this to give us more than one opinion. All right, DXY, let's check the dollar. And we're going to go through some charts here. Here we go. All right. So we had take profit boxes already get hit here. Let's erase this because they've already been hit. If you trade Forex, you could be making money on the US dollar right now, but you don't because, you don't pay enough attention to my TA. You get to argue on whether I'm right or wrong and you get caught up in the what and why instead of the who and when, which is not the way you want to be. So there you go. The dollar's floating right here between 94.2, 94.4. Let's get on down to the lower time frames on the dollar here. Clean breakout. You got a nice upward channel forming right here. Indicators look good. If you can break 94.4, man, we can head up toward 95 cents. Boy, the dollar's going to come up. Look at that. The dollar's got take profit lines near $1. Interesting. That would be us moving back up and not making, not printing so much. Similar pattern here, what I've been talking about with the others. You had that triple top, fail, double bottom, and go. Same movement on the 4 hour. On the wick-offs don't happen on 4 hour, though. I want you to understand that. That's not something that you need to try. Wick-offs take a while to happen. They take months to play out. And Bitcoin is a good example of that. Bitcoin is a perfect example. That's a perfect example of the wick-off formation. Got that one thumbs down. Thanks, Rob. Yeah, I know, right? Thanks, bro. You got an hour. Yeah, no sweat. Ohm chart, please. Yes, sir. We've got you. That's my DXY call. I like it. I like it to get back up to 94, almost 95 cents here. Not $1 yet. 95 cents next, which is great for which is going to be great for Forex trading. Ooh. Can I look at that on there? Hey, TradingView, represent. I don't have to use the coin trader no more. Let's go. I'm happy about that. All right. Now, Ohm isn't looking the greatest. And why do I say that? It's under the pivot. It's under the 821. MACD's rolled over. RSI's pointing down. Everything is telling you more down here. All right. If I pull a fib on it, on this recent lower high, which shows downtrend, then I like 883 here. I know we want to say something. We want to say something like, oh, it doesn't matter because it goes down. And the charts always matter. The charts always matter. Don't want to hear it. Okay. I posted up on Twitter that I thought this was going to go down too. And I still think that. I still think it's going to go to roughly 800 something here. Okay. My actual number be 883. And then it really needs to get up over 1,000 and hold that. And to be honest, to say it had to be more than that. $1,050, 1,060 to get back over the 821, but you're about to get a downward cross there. And that's going to lead us toward more sell pressure. More sell pressure. This is exactly what I was telling you may happen on Strong. And here's my example again. Similar price action. I hope you're starting to understand that the charts kind of talk to you. You just have to be willing to listen. Here's our high. Here's our initial drop. Here's our try up and fail at 786. And now we're getting our second drop, okay? How does that look on the fibs? from top to bottom. Look at that. 786, 886 Sniper's Alley. Redistribution failure. That's exactly what I think may happen on Strong. Maybe not to this sharp of a degree, but the same kind of action, okay? Okay, that's there. It's on the cusp of happening. It's not a buy currently, and I like it to go to the 800s. Acro. Let's pound them out now. Let's go, Keith. Stop talking so much and just chart. Acro looks amazing. Look at that thing go. There's you a buy chart. Man, 5 cents, 6 cents. Ooh, Acro. Fly high, my love. Fly high. But for sure 5 cent. For sure 5.5. Man, Acro looks amazing. Let her eat. That's getting a check mark beside it. That's 2 check marks so far. CRV. Not bad. It's not no Acro chart, but it's not bad. You got your top here to your bottom. What the indicators look like. Rolling over. See, our MACD's rolled over. That's not the best. RSI's pointing down. That's not the best. This is the big 50 fib right here. Flirting. Yeah, there you go. These lines are going to be very similar here. This is the big monthly 50 at $4 some change. It's trying to hold it, but it's kind of failing. Now, there is support here, but I think it may come down a touch more to $3.96, roughly $4, and float. If it can stay up here, then it's got a chance to run towards $7 still. Not a sale. It's in the wait a minute zone. Indicators are a little high, so let's give this thing a bit to champ out. This is not getting a check mark. It's getting a dash beside it. Mithril. All right. Mithril has a similar look. Same play. See it right there? Your initial drop, 786 failure, second drop, third drop, triple bottom, and here we are trying to get going, okay? Same format. Oh, Juan Macedo. Thank you, bro. Thank you, brother. Just beer tonight, y'all. No getting crazy. Y'all almost killed me the other night. All right. Mithril's trying its best here. Hasn't got going yet. Let's put on the weekly. Give it a little bit better context. Shit, I'm drawing again. There we go. Now, what you see here, up over support, similar to what CRV is doing. But it's just right there flirting with going and not going. We need to see some more price action here. I need to see it to get to 7 cent. Mithril gets to 7 cent, has a chance to break what little resistance is there. Man, this thing has a ton of percent movement in it. It's currently a buy. Currently a buy. Targets of 5 cent and a half and 7 cent. LGB. I'm pretty sure. Oh my God, it's called Let's Go Brandon Coin. Are you serious? Luckily, there's no chart. Thank God. XTZ. That's pretty good. I appreciate it, Corey. That was good. Damn it. Here you go. Round of applause for Corey, everybody. Round of applause. I wasn't. There you go. Here's the applause. Okay. Not a bad looking chart here. XTZ has underperformed for so long. Hey, everybody, look. Same price action. Top. Oh, mistake. Top. 786 failure. Drop. Triple bottom. Round up. Trying to get up over 786 now. Hasn't done it yet. Getting close. Looks a lot like PAC, doesn't it? Did anybody hear anything negative about the XTZ CEO? And right now, she's trying to get off 786 and make a run at it. This was not a buy, but it's about to try to become a buy here. You have today would not be your first day. Tomorrow would be. Let's see if this can hold this 821. But Tezos is trying its best to become a buy right now. Has to break this trend line right here that I see. If it breaks that trend line, which will be right around here. Okay. Breaks that trend line, then we're going to get a chance of being a buy, but it's not yet. It's very close. Already done strong. ERD. All right. Elrod's not on there. Whatever. Let's do it over here. All right. And the cloud doesn't look bad at all. Cloud looks amazing. Let's just go back to the basics though. Yeah, she's flying high right now. This looks great. It's going to run out of steam here soon, but not yet. It's got a lot of pep right now. Triple bottom. Same look. Heading toward 369. 369. Right there. Top. Up. Failure. 1, 2, 3. And up she went. Back to resistance right here. Tested it. Broke it. Tested it. Broke it. Gone with the wind. It's really not as complicated as we make it, everybody. Elron looks great. It's, in my opinion, heading to 369 or 457. SRK. Spark coin. Similar look. So it may keep running here. Top, failure, 1, 2, 3. And now we're trying to get going again here. It did have a recent run up. It's in the wait a minute zone right now, so give this a day or 3 to see if it comes out of the wait a minute zone. Luna. USD. I saw someone said sand. Mysterium, I got you. Time, I'm not in time at all. I don't do time. I just don't like it. I think it's there's a lot to high interest staking, and I just don't need the risk. But we'll do real quick. Wonderland. I'm just not into high interest staking. I'm just not. If you're willing to take that chance, that's cool. I've taken a lot of chances recently, and I just don't need to take too many more. However, this does show me that's heading to 10,600. Why do I think that? Because it's got the look. It's got the fibs that show well. The RSI is up. The MACD is up. It looks like it's heading toward 11,006 after 10,006. So there's my call on Wonderland. Fair enough? Fair enough. Rune. And I already got TKY on there. I haven't got to it yet. Okay, got you. I might already have sand on here then. Oh, he said band, not sand, but we'll do that one too. First is Luna. Indicators look good. She's still playing with take profit lines on the big time frame. Luna's been a top performer, an absolute monster. From the top to the bottom here, we're over the one line. Looks like $56 and $60 and potentially $65 for Luna. She looks great. Man, it's been a great performer. One ledger. Beautiful looking chart. As a matter of fact, it's like it's getting ready to take some profits. Yep, already at one take profit line. I'm sorry, 2 take profit lines, just like strong. Got a triple top. I expect a little pullback right here. Yeah, it's going to pull back. This is going to pull back to around 6 cents. But it's currently a buy, but it's a take profit. I'm writing take profit beside that. BLZ, Blue Zale. Ain't seen Blue Zale in a minute on here. It's probably my fault for not paying attention. All right. Head and shoulders. We had a shoulder, head, shoulder, big drop, triple bottom, and move up. We need to get above this resistance right here, and you got a chance to move up here toward 39 cents, it looks like. Yep, 39 cents and 43 cents. Let's see it get to 39 cents on Blue Zale. But we're good to go right now. Dot. Oh. There we go. Man, breakout on Dot. Same pattern, triple top drop, failure, double bottom, and she's off. Man, charts are popping, y'all. $78, $97 on Dot. Damn, man. How does indicators look? Yeah, it may take just a little bit to get there, but I like it. It may be a slow grind. Man, it's a beautiful chart. I already did that one. XYO. I believe this one's been a big mover. Yes, it has. All these indicators are screaming high. Man, look at her go. Golly. Look at that RSI's high. MACD's. Actually, they're not. They got a chance to keep going more. Damn, TKY. She over here trying to put everybody in a body bag. Ooh, this chart is screaming high. So we are over Sniper's Alley right now. We can hold Sniper's Alley. Man alive, look at that. 5 cent, 4 cent. If we can get over that, we look at 7, 8, and 9 cent. Damn. Okay, XYO. All right, TKY, you're next. This one's a little shady looking. Not sure. Okay. Drop, bottom, double bottom, up. Hasn't broken the big fibs. Yeah, this one looks a little sideways to me, even though it's technically a buy right now. Yeah, it's still technically a buy. Listen, this is a shitter. Don't put too much money into it. If you're going to take a risk, take a small risk. But it is kind of still a buy. Comp. I have no target for that one right now because it's very wicky, and I don't have a good feel on what it's going to do. Those kind of charts I'd rather just not buy. It's too much of a if it's too much of a risk for me, even at $100. I can find something that looks a little better. That's what I'm going to do. Comp is a buy. However, it needs to break this resistance at $421. Okay. Get over 421, we make a noise, but there's a lot of resistance at 421. This is not going to be an easy kill right here, okay? This box right here is heavy with resistance. May take a while. Comp was an early performer, may slow down a bit. So this will be yes with contingencies. TLM. All right, we got 1, 2, 3 triple bottom. Yeah, this one's good. Similar to TKY on resistance, but far less. Okay, you get over this little zone of 37 cent, you got a chance to move towards 70. Oh man, I like this one. TLM. I like it. Aleph. Yeah, this one's in a nice channel here. I like this channel that it's got going. Right, just a little rough drawing real quick for you. Like that channel. Kind of got a head and shoulders forming right now on the daily, but it is a buy at the moment. Indicators look sideways-ish, up-ish. Be careful. Don't put too much in this, okay? It's technically a buy, but it's a shitter, man. Be careful. Can only say that so many times to people, and they still do it anyway. Gamer coin. Yeah, man. Look at this one go. A good looking chart right here. Over the 50. Yes, sir, man. This one's heading to 22 cents. If it breaks 22 cents, which I expect it to, you're looking at 42 cents to roughly 37. 22, 37, 42. How about that? 22, 37, 42 on Gamercoin. ZPT. Never even heard of that. Coming at me with these wild coins, bro. I don't like this one at all. I don't like the extremely low volume. Yeah, I would shy away from this one. The volume is super duper duper low. I'm not cool with that one. That's the super shitter. If you're talking about accent as ACT, this one looks good, man. This has got a really good stance. Top to bottom, you got really good price action. You're over the 50. I like 18 cents and 28 cents in time. First, it's got to break 18. It's going to hit 18, and after it does, After it does, 28 cents. Yeah, Ignacio, so far. Acro, Mithril, ERD, Luna, BLZ, Blue Zell, Dot, eGold, XYO, TKY, TLM, Aleph, careful, Comp with contingencies, and Gamercoin. Those I like so far. And this ACE chart looks good too. Block. We're about to get the band. And the interesting thing is, China Matt brought that up, and he's usually pretty fire with everything. This is in the wait a minute zone on Blocktopia. I would no on this one. Because it's in the wait a minute zone, I'd be very careful. If you have some in it, you're okay. If you're looking to buy, I would wait for some confirmation here because I'm just not sure that isn't going to slip under the 21. Band. BAND. And I got some band stuck over in Binance US. Oh, yes, China Matt. I see you, brother. So I see what he sees. You see my byline. I don't care. All right. So we're under this same redistribution zone right here. However, the indicators are all pointed up and trending upward. We're over the 8 and the 21. We just got to get over this redistribution level of $10. We break $10 and that opens up 13, 15, 17. For sure 13, man, and 14. I like these right here, 12 to 14 on band in time. First, it has to break $10.80 first. Thank you, China Matt. We already did DAG. FLM. Bam. All right. What we got here is the top to the bottom. We're under the 618, but we're over the 50. All right. MACD looks good. RSI looks good. What about our pivots? Over the pivot, under R2, over R1. Yeah, I like 70 cents here for FLM. Ontology. Some of you probably think this is insanity, and it's not, I promise. This is just no emotion involved, hardcore trading right here, okay? Hardcore chart reading to come up with the best possible amount of money possible each time. I want to maximize my earnings and minimize my losses. 786, 886 at $1.17 to $1.25 on Ontology. You break that, which I think it will eventually, $1.60 to $1.75. Break that, and we're heading up toward 5 bones. One thing at a time, though, okay? Ontology is a buy. One Harmony. It's been out front for a minute. One of the better performers of the market. We already talked about this one, didn't we? Yeah, I think we did. Hit a take profit line. We're still over the pivot. If it can hold here, we can run back up toward 45 cents. Jesus. 45 cents on One Harmony is still a possibility. However, everything is starting to trend down. So let's see if this runs sideways first. Okay? Fair enough? Fair enough. It's like it hit take profits all 3 lines on linear mode. Yep. Linear mode shows it already hit all 3 take profits. So be careful with One Harmony here. It already made a good run up. So I'm going to put a contingency dash beside that one. OMG. Amazing looking chart. Oh, yes. Baby girl. What's your name? Let me talk to you. Let me buy you a drink. Y'all remember T-Pain? All right. So, interestingly enough, here on OMG, we posted this on Twitter. Posted this everywhere. It's done really well. I hope some people made some money on it. You're hitting the take profit line right now on the big time frames. Under R2, like dead on under R2. This may pull back to around $18 flat before it goes up more. And the up more is going to be roughly $22. $21 to $22. Somewhere in that area. Oh, yeah. I'm just having beer tonight, by the way. Everybody, no hardcore drinking tonight. Already got ADA on the list, everybody. We'll get to it just in a minute here, okay? I'm getting ready to take a break here at 12 o'clock and just do some talking. Either way, I like this to move up here toward $21, $22. on OMG. If it wants to blow the top off, it can go to 26. But I doubt that's going to happen too fast, okay? Not too fast. Let's go one thing at a time. OMG right now, overextended. I expected a little bit of a pullback, but it's not bad, okay? Not bad. Munch, this is that one I said I had no idea about, but I think cryptocurrency, CCS, or crypto boss. Andrew brought it up. I have no price action. I have no chart to read. I'm sorry, bro. Can't do anything with it. CVC. But remember that Andrew brought it up, or CCS brought it up, one of the two. This is a nice looking heartbeat. Moving sideways, though. And I need to see it get going here really quickly. It looks like the Bollinger Bands got super tight. Oh, they did. Very good. Weekly. Trying to trend up. Okay, let's watch out here. This may go. Good call on CVC, actually. I like this one to do the damn thing here. What you got? Oh, it's over everything. Okay. Yeah, let's see CVC here break 54 and 64 cents. From there, $1.20, $1.50. Like it. VGX. X. Voyager token. Yep, about to open me a Voyager account soon, by the way. All right. Yeah, it's kind of like Pack, honestly. It looks a lot like Pack. Same similar layout where it's riding on top of the support zone. You got a similar thing where you had a drop up, triple bottom up, and now it needs to get going here. Otherwise, it's dragging sideways. It's currently a sell, not a buy. It needs to get over 265 and hold it for 2 days before it's going to be a buy. So it's going to be a no on VGX. All right, good time. Proppy. And come on. There we go. Oh, yeah. I like this look. Whoever brought up Proppy, thank you, because this one's going to go some more. Yes, sir. Oh, man, these indicators are screaming high, though. Damn it. This is a conundrum here. Think. All right. $3.50, $4 is possible. But gosh, man, this is actually a really, really tough call right here. This could jog sideways, and I don't want to tell you the wrong thing because this thing is screaming high on these indicators. $3.50. Oh, man. Let me think about this for a second here. Because there's a possibility here. There's a possibility here that this, yeah. You know what? Be careful on this one. I'm going to say that. 350. If it doesn't break 350, she's coming back down. Breaks and holds 350, we're heading toward $5. But be very careful on Proppy. I get that feeling that that one's going to move back downward. Just looks a little spook. Atari token, my goodness. What a run it's been on lately. What a run it's been on lately. So we have pivots. It looks like they're broken. Double bottom. Man, all the little signs popped up. Yes, sir. It broke all the pivots at one time. What does the weekly say? R1 is at 23.5, 24 cents. Fair. That's my next target. 24 cents for Atari. ADA. See what happens when I just shut up and chart. It goes so much faster, doesn't it, everybody? But I get to talking because y'all start talking to me and shit, and I can't remember what I'm saying. All right. No, you're short everywhere on ADA. No buy yet. How do I join the Zoom meeting? It'll be after the stream for all the members, Ignacio. If you're in the 786 Assassins Patreon group, which means you have the 786 Assassins Telegram group, the link will be posted there after the stream. Thank you, Yvonne. She put that right there. The platform goes live tomorrow. She's talking about Proppy. Right. Right. All right. ADA is no buy yet. It's everything's telling me down or sideways. Matic. Matic's been doing a lot of moves because my phone updates me because of crypto.com. I don't know how I have an alert set for Matic. I don't even own any. But it constantly bounces around and acts stupid like that. You had double inverse head and shoulders here. You're under redistribution at the moment. Everything seems to be rolling over. So I'm looking for this to come back to $1.79. And if it can't hold that, $1.60. And if it can't hold that, $1.30. I think their pullback is coming on Matic. IoTex. It could be a short-term pullback. I'm not saying it's going to go back forever. I'm just saying it's possible. Don't get mad, bro. No emotions. Shit, look at IoTex. Whoo, I don't like that daily candle. Excuse me, I don't like that red daily candle right there. That is gnarly looking. That's called a shooting star. And shooting stars don't come up. They go down, okay? Don't like the way that looks at all. So I'm going to mark out IoTex right here as a pullback before up more, okay? I may be wrong here. I understand that, but that is super risky play right here. More risk than I want to take, okay? Sand for the culture. Okay. Already hit take profits. Already got my percentage out of it. Not going to complain a bit. Hit R3, failed. I like this to come back to $1.93. Sorry. Mysterium. Still in its channel, still over the pivot, still over the midline. Flirting with going up more, but it hasn't done it yet, okay? Rolling over indicators tell me it's going to come back down. I bet this is coming back to 79 cents on Mysterium. Did that one already. Rune. Be honest with you, he's getting sleepy. Inverse head and shoulders. How you doing, ma'am? Shoulder, head, shoulder. A clear, defined neckline. It's broken it. Let's see if this thing bounces here and then makes a move up. Thor chain looks good to me. Now, right this moment, it's trying to become a sale. So walk softly. Walk softly. Come on. There we go. Yeah, all the indicators are starting to try to roll over, so be careful here, okay? It's working its way into the wait a minute zone. ZEC. Got this on Trading View. And that's here. All right. It's a little sideways looking. The indicators are not screaming high, but they're up there. Triple bottom. Break, fail, up. Let's see if this can get moving up toward 250 again. That would be amazing. You really need to break $190, $200. Break 190, 200, then that's where the real price action comes in for ZEC and has a chance to do more. But this is an older legacy coin. Not a lot of talk about it. Not a lot of people even care about it. So I got some of this for the gains because it has big gains to make. But be careful on it for the moment. All right, Phantom. And then we'll talk a little bit here because Keith's buzzing out pretty good. That's life, huh? That's life. All right. Yeah, okay, so this one's making a turn to be a buy again, but it looks a little sideways seeing as how it's under the take profit line that it just got through hitting. So be careful here, okay? All the indicators are starting to roll over. Yeah, weekly sky high. No, I'm not buying this. Sorry. If you win, that's great, but I'm not willing to take that risk. I can absolutely do XRP for you. Cody, welcome, brother. Glad to see you on here. I like new people, my friend. 56 people watching. That's more than we normally have, and we're in overtime. Nice. Little by little, we're growing here, y'all. And I've always said it's not my goal to be filthy rich from doing this, to make anything from YouTube. I give all the money away. But the more people who do watch, the more we can give away and more cool shit we can do. And that sounds like a winner to me. What's up, Steve B? Or y'all come chiming in just the right time, didn't you? Okay. Failed to break this trend line. Still, you had failure, 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 failure. Are we going to have another failure? We're under R1. We're under the trend line. The MACD doesn't look bad. MACD looks good. RSI is trying to trend up. Let's see if it can move on through the chutes here and get going. Really needs to work towards R3 and R2, but it hasn't yet. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's trying its best. If it can hold here, there's a chance that the AEMA pinches this through and it shoots through Sniper's Alley right here, but I just don't see it shooting through Sniper's Alley like that. I think it was going to get stuck and held up around $1.30. That's why $1.30 was my target, okay? That's why I've been saying that. Because I'm anticipating the price action to move it toward redistribution and to see it fail, okay? It's just fully possible. How about Proton? Okay, Proton. Oh, it's XPR. Hey, she's breaking trend. I like it. This is a good look right here, y'all. The MACD is sweeping up. The RSI is sweeping up. You're breaking over the 821. This has a chance to go another round. I like XPR here. Not today. It needs one more day to prove it. Prove it to me, but it looks like it's going to try. I see 59 likes as well, Kelly Slade. Think you might have come in just a touch late, Chad, and it's not showing you all the likes. So, real quick, let's take an intermission here. Because, man, I'll be honest with you, my butt kind of hurts sitting here, and I need a drink. Let's hydrate. Something I don't do enough of is hydrating. I'm conscious that I don't hydrate enough, okay? So, why are the Braves so important to me? So, check this out. As a kid, we didn't have the greatest time, okay? We're poor, grew up in the hood, grew up in the trailer park. Wasn't the easiest for a dorky looking white kid to make it through, okay? I had to learn the hard way how to make money. I had to learn the hard way how to grind, how to get mine and take from the other guys, and that wasn't the best lifestyle ever. Okay, I got in a lot of trouble as a kid, and sports would always give me something to do that occupied me away from being bad, doing stupid shit. Well, one of the things that me and my grandpa had in common was sports. He was a Braves fan, and I like baseball. So the way it started out for me was Braves fan first. Okay, my original favorite baseball player ever was David Justice. Why? Well, David Justice played for the Braves. David Justice played the same position I did at the time, which was outfield, right field. And David Justice was left-handed. I'm left-handed. And I was like, yo, this is my guy. I liked his name too. I thought it was a kick-ass name, bro. Like, what a name. The David Justice, like, that's a name right there. So that was the first thing that happened, was me liking him. All right. The Braves won the World Series. They got rid of David Justice. After that, it was all Ken Griffey Jr., okay? Ken Griffey Jr. was my second favorite player. Ken Griffey Jr. is my favorite baseball player of all time, okay? He wasn't a Brave. That didn't matter to me. He was left-handed. At the time, I switched to center field, okay? And he played center field. Made me happy as shit, bro. Tickled me pink, okay? So from that point, little by little, my next favorite player became Otis Nixon because he played for the Braves. Either way, it tickled me to be with my pawpaw, my grandpa, and watch sports, watch baseball. We liked watching drag racing. He was a Duke fan, and I don't sit well with Duke fans, okay? And I don't do well. I don't do well. Okay, I'm a Tar Heel. So that would be a contemplation of fighting when Duke and North Carolina played. Either way, these were my fond memories as a kid. All right, this is the way I was able to smile and laugh and be happy, was with sports. And then when that sports went away, I had a hard time coping and dealing with the things that I didn't like to deal with. Okay, it was tough. Um, my grandpa passed in 2006, and I have a tattoo on my back for him. He was in World War II. He was a World War II vet. His nickname was Spider because he was so small. He could climb a lot of trees. He would climb trees out in the South Pacific, right? And nobody else could climb them, so they called him Spider, and that stuck with him for his whole life. Um, he was an awful person for a while. He was an extremely hardcore alcoholic, and I've heard the stories of how bad he was. But I wasn't around then. Okay, when I was around him, he was always extremely sweet, extremely nice, giving, caring, and loving. And I hated when he passed away, bro. It hurt. But regardless, I remember being there with him when the Braves won in '95. I remember seeing the baseball get hit in the center field. Marquise Grissom called it, and as he called it, Bob Costas says, "And with that, the Braves are the team of the '90s." And I looked over at my grandpa, and he had those glasses on. He was just smiling, big as shit, man, giggling, happy as could be. My grandma was happy as could be, man. It was just a lit moment. He sat there and he watched the entire post-game press conference. He watched it all. He didn't go to bed. I fell asleep on the couch. But I remember him sitting there watching it. I remember him waking me up, telling me he was going to bed, that the TV finally went off air. That was when they used to go off air back in the day. Y'all don't even remember that shit, do you? There was an off air. But either way, man, it get me emotional, dude, when they won, because I remember him watching the Braves and thinking, dude, they're going to win more. They got a squad. They're going to win more. And they didn't. Okay. After that, it was the Yankees that won a bunch. And he hated the Yankees. Okay. Hated them. Either way, I have emotional attachments to the Hornets. Man, the Hornets. I have emotional attachment to the Panthers. I have emotional attachment to the Braves. That's just the way it is, okay? And when it comes to the Tar Heels, I can't. You're not gonna get me to not like the Tar Heels. It's as simple as that, okay? That's just the facts. That's why I cut the stream short, okay? You know what I'm saying? I don't like doing that. Y'all know I kind of enjoy coming hanging out on the streams and shooting the shit with everybody, but some things are more important sometimes, okay? Not to say that y'all aren't important, but dude, man, my heart lives with those guys, okay? Yeah, my cousin right there, Jeremy, just said Griffey Jr. is the reason I wear my hat backwards to this day. No bullshit. That's exactly right. That's exactly why I wear my hat backwards sometimes, because of Griffey Jr. You're like, you have no idea, dude, the things that those guys did that I still stick with to this day. King Griffey Jr. rookie card, indeed. Let's go. Dude, I love David Justice. He laid the motherfucker wood, bro. He was left-handed. He had that sweet swing. Yeah, I don't. Tiger CFW. I don't think Strong is dipping like mad. Not at all, actually. I explained it before. I think you're gonna get another run back up here toward 950 or so, and that'll fail. And eventually, I think we're gonna bottom out between 650 and 750. 650 be the absolute worst in my opinion. And from there, we'll see how the ball rolls on the ground. I'll put it that way. Bro, exactly. Family memories that keep me smiling, dude. He said he was watching Tuesday. You damn right he was watching Tuesday, man. There's nobody else in the world who would miss that game, especially like there was no way in the world that he would miss that game. All right, Adam. The good memories in life we like to try to hang on to, right? All right, those are good memories, man. That was a bad time in my life. And that was good ass memories, man. Good ass memories, dude. Good shit, bro. Good shit. It's not crying of sadness. It's tears of joy, man. Tears of joy. I'm gonna cry tears of joy if some of these charts hit too, bro. That's all there is to it. I have the same memory of my grandpa 4 times in the 90s. Y'all know what's up, dude. Y'all remember this shit, man. This lifelong shit, dude. That's why I sit down with my kids sometimes and we do this stuff. So they can remember, man. We're going to the UFC fight hopefully this weekend. I know my kid's going to remember that. You know what I mean? He's going to look back at that and say, man, my dad used to take me to the UFC fights. And we could watch it together and eat chicken wings and shoot the bull. Like he'll remember that when he grows up. You know what I mean? This is important stuff. It's important to spend time with your family. I know I spend a lot of time on charts and stuff, but you know, family time's there too. Don't think I don't have my family time. I do, man. I love my kids. All right, so Adam looks interesting here. We're over the pivot. Oh, I'm sorry. We're over the pivot. All the indicators are turned upward. You know what? Hey, man, I like 48. Hold on. $43 first, $47 next, $48 after that. I like Cosmos here, Adam. That looks pretty damn fresh, okay? Not bad at all. VET for Danny Deep Pockets. What's up, Danny Deep Pockets? Good to see you, my brother. Oh, yes. VET, do your thing, baby doll. These pivots off of here. You know what? I'll leave them on. Yeah. Similar price action on VET here as the other coins I've already discussed. This has already been hit and failed, so I'm going to erase that one. It's stuck under 15 cents. You get over 15 cents, and we can work towards 16, 18 and a half, and 19 cents on VET. And honestly, I think it's got it in it. The cloud just all turned green. It looks great. Bollinger Bands are pointing up. Yeah, this doesn't look bad at all. I like VET here. H bar, did you say? Yep. Similar situation on H bar. However, it's got this one line that needs a break, man. Once that one line breaks, look, dude, that thing is Audi 5K. Over the pivot, over 821, under one line to break. Gosh, indicators, MACD's okay, RSI's okay. Man, if it can get through that one line, it's gonna go 45 cents, 48 cents, 55 cents. Man, H bar's got room to ride, bro. I know what you're talking about, Nick. You said it happened to you 4 times and made you happy 4 times because that was the Yankees. It didn't go over my head. I'm just glad you had happy memories. I know exactly what you're talking about. um, let's see. 12 minutes to go. Sorry, I'm getting a little delirious. All right, I have Red Sox grandpa. Yeah, I got you. 44, Hank Aaron's number. Braves were 44 and 44 when Acuna got hurt. Won 44 games before both after the All-Star break. Won the 44th week of the year, dude. What you know about Hammer and Hank's number being synchronicity across the fucking way? Hey, what's up, AAA? Good to see you, brother. Braves are set up to repeat too. Yeah, they're going to lose Salerno. He's gone. They can't afford him. I bet you they're going to try to re-sign Rosario. I'm pretty sure they're going to get arbitration and get rid of Ozuna, and his money will go to Rosario. You're going to get Mike Soroka back. You're going to get Charlie Morton back. You're going to keep Ian Anderson. You're going to keep Max Fried. You're going to have a 4-man rotation with 4 killers, bro. You're still going to have Matzik. You're still going to have Will Smith. You're still going to have Mentor. You're still going to have a squad, dude. You're not losing Swanson. You know they're going to pay Freeman whatever he wants. He's not leaving the Braves. He may retire, but he's not leaving the Braves. You're still going to have Acuna coming back. You still got Christian Passe coming back. All right? You got a squad, dude. It's not even counting Darno if he comes back or not. I don't know if he will or not. Duvall, may he stay? May he not? I don't know. Maybe even Freeman retires. We're not sure about this yet. We'll see. We already did Rune. Rune is a no right now, Isham. EQZ. That's just me being a little analytical about the Braves. Hey, man, we'll see. It could all fall apart. It's happened before. But it didn't happen this year, man. Oh, man, it made me happy as shit, dude. Warms my heart thinking about it, dude. All right, triple bottom on EQZ. Buy currently. All the indicators are trending upward. I like EQZ here, Crypto Fieri. Good call, brother. I like it. The islands love baseball. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. The Caribbean, the Bahamas, Pacific Islands, that's all big in baseball right now. AOA, got you. Oh. Oh yeah, not so great on AOA. In the wait a minute zone under the pivot, indicators rolling over. Be careful here on AOA. This one's got a little out of hand going downward, so just be careful. Engine. I should have already done engine. Thank you, Samson Simpson. How about the Braves sign Ozzy Albies when he was 16 years old to a pro contract? 16, dude. They signed Ronald Acuna when he was 17. Shh. These kids, man. They're kids, dude, out there balling. Whoa. To be young, man. Head and Shoulders fail. Triple bottom up, fail. Another attempt broke through. We're at R1 right now. We're building another pennant right here. Okay. This is going to pin it out. And when it pennants out, you're going to get more price action up. But it hasn't happened yet. We're still over the pivot. Give this a little bit of time to brew. I still like it to go up toward $4.70 and higher. Has a possibility to go higher. More like $8 and $7. But $4.70 first. Okay. Algo. No problem. Keep Algo pulled up because it's one of mine. All right. You had this broken trend right here as kind of driven sideways, similar to what Strong did a couple months ago when it drove sideways. It didn't do very much. Irritated the shit out of everybody. You could also draw this as such. This is just making a nice big pennant here, slowly as hell. Hasn't done much yet. Maybe it can. We're going to find out. It's over the pivot. I like that. The MACD is pointing down, but it's still bullish. RSI is flat. I like Algorand still. I do. I like Algorand to go much, much farther. We just haven't done it yet. Farm system is legit. Japan's team spring trained on Saipan most of my life. Nice. I'd love to watch that, dude. Them Japs, they can play. That's all there is to it. Nope, we don't do doggy coins. I'm not doing SHIB. Nope. It's overbought. People need to wake up. I'll say that much. Don't do doggy coins because we don't do hype coins here. We only do TA. We only do real shit. I know we could look at those and say, oh, man, you could do TA on those. We could, but I'm not going to. We have to draw the line somewhere. I haven't said the word that makes me have to drink. Not going to do it. I haven't said what happens if you don't set stop losses, but you know what happens if you don't set stop losses. And the real quick, just let me throw this in there. Take your fucking profits. Yeah, you heard that right. Take your profits. If you're in profits, take a little bit, man. Nobody ever got wrecked taking profits. If you don't understand that, write it down and think about it. That's the best way I can describe it to you. So, 12:25. Listen, that's basically an hour and a half. I'm running on fumes here. Listen, thank you all for showing up. I appreciate the hell out of it. We had almost 50 people solid the entire time, dude. Things are getting bigger and bigger and bigger here. Real quick, you think you can get rid of me? You can't. You think you can block me? Fine, block me. But that's small dick energy, okay? We don't do small dick energy here, okay? We do big dick energy. That's who we are and that's what we do. We're not going anywhere, folks. This channel is only going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, okay? We're only going to keep going. We're not stopping. The new year brings new possibilities. And when new possibilities bring more money, all right? How much longer is this market going to last? Well, we'll be the first ones to know, won't we? That's right. We'll be the first ones to know. Little by little, we're going to continue gaining money and continue gaining money. Thank you, Juan Maciedo, for you, brother. One last drink. Let's just shotgun hammer this thing down real quick. Here we go. All right. Thank you. We'll be back on Tuesday. Again, 5 days off after a Thursday stream. If you haven't, real quick, patreon.com/Carolina Keith. That's me. Thank you. I'll see you guys on Tuesday.